Hey, welcome to Lakeside Tarot. My name is Tara. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. This reading is going to be for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. Please use your own discernment to decide what is and what is not for you. Today is Saturday, April 12th. We're going to go ahead, hop right in, see what's going on in the collective energy. What do we have going on? What does the collective need to know? All right, first card out is Earth Angel Healer. Okay, bottom of the deck says remain calm at this time. We've got highly ranked in the spiritual world. Okay. And then we got two more that are coming out here. We've got divine protection and intervention and dark night of the soul, the purge. All right. I hate to break it to you, but some of you might be getting ready to go through another dark night of the soul. And if you are far along in this journey, you already know what that looks like. All right. We got underestimated. You got this. You got this. All right, luckily I've got the shadow work oracle to clarify. So let's see where you might be challenged if this is coming up for you, because that did come out in the future position. We've got explore feelings, delve into insecurities and unresolved emotions, authentic closure, peace. Okay, so for some of you, something happened in your past. This could be one particular situation or relationship, or this could be multiple things that happened to you in your past. There's going to be a need during this cycle that you're moving into now, because this is definitely a new cycle. We got the full moon tonight in Libra. I am going to read about that at the end of the reading, but it feels very much like a new cycle for, if you're on this particular timeline. Even if you're not, you may be moving into a new cycle wherever you are on your timeline. Okay. But there's something here about exploring feelings, really figuring out how to close out cycles that are still lingering. This could be lingering emotions from things that you went through in the past. This could be unresolved conversations that need to be had with people. Whatever it is, this is going to be during this time period. You're going to be releasing these things. You're going to be purging these things. We have ride the storm. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. Purge, purify, refine. This is going to be an emotionally turbulent time, is what I'm getting. It's nothing that you can't handle. You have divine protection and intervention during this time. So that means that your angels, spirit guides are not only protecting you while you go through this, but they're protecting you in the sense that nothing that you can't handle will even make it to you. Okay? Where they need to step in, they're going to step in here. We've got inner cosmos. To embrace the light, first acknowledge the dark. Trauma, seeing, go deeper. Arrogance. Not seeing flaws hinders growth. No limits to learn and improve. Humility, awareness, and growth. Bottom of the deck here is feathered omens. Even the sweetest bird harbors fierce intentions, self-deceit, illusion, secret. Have courage, stop hiding, show up and let yourself be seen. Fear, vulnerability, and growth. So there definitely was somebody here who underestimated you in the past. Okay? They didn't see you for, and this could be multiple people, but they didn't see you for how strong you really are, or the fact that you have a big mission. But unmasking truth, the eyes The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to know. Self-examining and revelation. Shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Fluidity, movement, open. Emotional release. Letting go creates space for new beginnings. Catharsis, purification. So there could be something here where maybe you didn't have courage in the past, okay? And maybe that was being reflected back to you through some of your relationships with other people. There's definitely going to be something here about forgiving yourself. Okay. So, in some of these situations where you're not able to find closure with particular people, so like basically you're releasing who you were in the past, you're letting go of who you were in the past. That's not who you are anymore. You've moved into a new cycle. There's a lot of people and situations that you had to leave behind. Um, and a lot of these situations are people that you may not come back into contact with again. Some you may, but some you may not. Um, there's a need as you're releasing the past version of yourself to really look at the situation as a whole. Look at the role that you played in the situation, who you were, how you felt about yourself, how you felt about other people in when you were that past version of yourself, and who you are now, how you view other people now. Okay. There's a lot of inner awareness. It's almost like in order to fully embrace who you are moving forward, you have to come to peace with who you were in the past. All right. And I don't know what that's going to look like as far as the healing process goes, or what this purge is going to look like. But anyways, that's what's coming up so far. So let's keep going and see what else comes up. Goddess energy. Know who you is. This is who you always have been. You just may not have recognized. Yeah, third eye awakening. It's like before you went through an awakening, you didn't know who you were. All right. So don't hold yourself hostage to anything that happened in the past that you may consider to be like a failure of sorts. Okay. I don't know. There's something here about really digging in to the feelings of really, really receiving closure here, really leaving these things behind. No more holding on to how things went wrong or why things went wrong. You really need to dig in to answer those questions. And this purging, this emotional purging needs to happen as you're stepping into this new cycle. It doesn't have to happen before you step into the new cycle, but it does need to happen as you're stepping into the new cycle. So as you're embracing this new life, you've got to be really aware of what it is that you're still holding on to from your past, and what you need to do in order to release it once and for all. Lovers. Okay. We've got child. And we've got distant horizons. Bottom of the deck is house. Okay. Let's see. We've got honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Some of you are going to be in a relationship with like your forever person. Okay, with this coming out with lovers, it's like you're going to be moving forward with somebody, hand in hand with somebody. We got narcissist here at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could have dealt with a narcissist in your past. There could be some releasing that needs to happen here. Caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. A lost loved one watches over you. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. This is your new beginning. This is your new beginning. This is what this child stands for here. You could have someone from your past coming back. And they may come back with some kind of I don't know if it's a sob story or what. I mean, we may see more about it, but you're about to move into this new beginning with your true love, whether you've met this person or not. Okay. Stay open-minded that maybe you haven't met this person yet. Maybe it's in this new cycle that you meet this new person. Okay. There certainly is a very healthy connection that some people are in now dealing, and it's almost like this could just be a taste of what you have to look forward to. Healthy relationships demonstrating, showing you what you have to look forward to, whether the person you're connecting with now is your forever person or whether you're going to meet your forever person in this cycle. Either way, it's like there's someone from your past that wants to come back in, but you're being called to let go. Close that cycle out, move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Someone is in the middle trying to sabotage this. There's somebody who's unavailable, okay? They're in a relationship with somebody else, or they're definitely in a relationship with someone else, whether you know that or not. They're in a relationship with someone else, and they're standing in the way of you being able to bring in I shouldn't even say bring in. Some of you already have this person in your energy. Some of you don't. But either way, you've got to let this person go so that you can go through this transformation. There's a purging that needs to happen. And for some of you, this is directly related to this past relationship that you had with somebody. Challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. We got gold digger. They want your money being used. Okay. Someone here could just be interested in money. Narcissist again, gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. This person may be having money issues. All right. They may want to come in and try to connect with you so that I think it was yesterday's reading. I listened to the readings after I post them, but I think I even said that this person was having financial troubles. I'm not sure if that was yesterday's reading, but either way, you have a choice to make. But as long as you don't go through this dark night of the soul, now that doesn't, this could just be an emotional purge that needs to happen. Okay? Because the dark night of the soul did say the purge on it. Let me look at that again. You know, this might not be like dark night of the soul to the point where you have to like, oh man, I'm getting more so purge. It says dark night of the soul, the purge. Sometimes when you go through a dark night of the soul, especially the first like time or two you go through it, excuse me, you have to go like in full blown hermit mode, right? To really really experience it. Sorry. And to really purge some certain things. I'm not really necessarily getting this out of, I'm not getting that vibe off of this dark night of the soul. What I'm getting is the purge. I'm getting what's down here. It's an emotional purge. You have to purge this relationship. It's like the last thing that you have to do. We got deja vu, sage your space. Some of you were born to be a legend. Okay. This is someone who's going to circle back around until you close out the cycle, until you purge the whatever needs to be purged, whatever emotions need to be purged. If a conversation needs to be had, whatever it is for you, you may not want to have a conversation with this person. And if you don't want to have a conversation with them, that's fine, but you still need to release something. There's something. It could just be their energy, okay? We got communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. That's what this person wants. But there's somebody who's not healthy for you. Okay? They could be a fire sign, or you could be a fire sign. They want your money. They want your money. Or something finance related. All right? Let's keep going. What is this house here? Distance, earth sign. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distanced. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, spy. Someone's got their eye on you. You're doing your research. Yeah, someone wants you to, they want you to agree to something. Okay? Someone has something they want to tell you. I don't know. All right, let's just keep moving. You could be an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign. So we got earth sign and fire sign both came out. All right. Let's keep going. What else? We got magnetic, unexplainable pull, can't resist. Desire, lust, sexual chemistry. And then we've got recalling, reminiscing, memories returning, trash, discarding, throwing out. Bottom of the deck, Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. And then you've got pop-up right behind that. So this person may have tried to make an appearance, or they may try to make an appearance in your life, like pop up on you, but you're being protected. You're being protected. Archangel Michael's protecting you. We've got closed chapter. It's over, ending. It's done. Okay. This is somebody who I had said in yesterday's reading that they want you lustfully, sexually, is how this person wants you. And I really, truly don't think they quite grasp that they're like an energy vampire. For them, it's almost like they just, like I said, they connect with you, even if you're not having sex, but this person does want to have sex with you. But if you're not having sex with them, just connecting with you, or even the thoughts of you sexually, does something for this person. But you closing this chapter behind and cutting the energetic ties to this person, yeah, soul tie. You got divine love, powerful connection, telepathic, connecting on a higher frequency. Inconsistent, Pisces, Taurus. There could be a Pisces or a Taurus involved. Oh boy, a lot came out here. We got coming together, going out, friends. Someone could be drinking quite a bit. We got emotional conversation, police, trouble, getting pulled over. inconsistent, getting into trouble, dangerous situation, up to no good. And then we got boss babe, business mindset, achieving goals. Questioning the connection, enlightenment, realization, new idea or vision. I love you, Cancer, traitor. I don't know. This person could have backstabbed you with a water sign, a Cancer. This person could have been very, very inconsistent. Something's not right with their energy. This could be someone that you shared a telepathic connection with. There's definitely some kind of soul tie here. But yeah, danger, high voltage, unplanned pregnancy, baby daddy, baby mama, pregnancy test, get away, disappearing, leaving. It's something's not kosher at all in this situation. Yeah. Fucked up is what it is. We got battle, challenges, opinions of others, crushing on you, mistakes, boom, realization, sliding in your DMs, turning back around, money over love, shaken up, unexpected news, falling apart. So this person from your past, you closed a chapter on this person because they're out of damn control. They're like, in one sense, they want you. They're like, they can't stay away from you. They have this like primal desire for you, but they're, whatever the fuck they were involved in was not good. A lot of drinking, illegal activity. They fucked up. They chose money over love. I mean, there's no telling what this person was doing, or who they chose, or why they betrayed you. And this person wanted to come back around because they have feelings for you. They're trying to connect with you telepathically. They could have been wanting to get in touch with you in person. Yeah, I love you. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to turn back around. Whoops, that came in love. Head over heels, cloud nine. Secrets, hiding the truth. What the fuck? All right, anyways, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep it moving. This is what's important here, is that you're being protected. Okay? Damn. That's a lot. That was a lot. All right. Let's hop into the romance cards. Now seems like a good time to do that, right? Oh, we got spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. Responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. Oops. And then we've got dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come shining through. And then bottom of the deck is life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. All right, let's see. We have creativity. Success, surrender, comfort, and then you have growth. Okay, so somebody here is growing, cleansing. I think this is you, and I think you've met someone else, or you're on the path to meet somebody else. Somebody who brings out the best in you. Okay, someone who's not like a traitor that gets in trouble with the law and does weird fucking shit. We got stop, cleanse, faith. Okay, this is coming out to clarify responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. So you and the person that you're connecting with now, this person really cares for you a lot. But there's things that are standing in the way, and it's not like besides the fact that there's outside people, including this ex of yours that wants to come back around. There's something to do with responsibilities. Okay, so you could work a lot, this person could work a lot, you could have kids, they could have kids. You could travel for work, they could travel for work, you could live at a distance from this person. Whatever it is, there's something to do with your responsibilities that's holding the two of you apart. This is also protection. The reason why is because there needs to be a pause in this relationship that's developing, if there is a developing relationship, so that you can cleanse your energy of this past person. There's a past person who's wild and they want to come back. You're being protected from them coming back, but you're also being protected from fucking up this new relationship by getting into something too quick. We have growth. Have faith, your rainbow will come shining through. Yeah, isolation. If you've been isolated, that was the universe isolating you. Sitting your ass down in a corner and saying you need to cleanse your energy of this past person before you move into this new relationship. Mystery, consciousness, illumination, happiness, energy. Yeah, there's something here about, there's a stark difference in what you dealt with in your past as far as your energy levels go after connecting with that past person, as opposed to your energy levels while or after connecting with the person that you're with now. It's if you pay attention to how you feel, as opposed to how you felt in the past, it's answering your question. So what I'm getting is that, like, there may have been a period of time where you were comparing this new person, if you're dealing with somebody new, to this past person. Like, oh, well, I'm not real sure because I shared a telepathic connection with this past person and there was some kind of strong soul tie. There was a very strong soul tie there. But it's not divine. It's about sex and sacral energy, and that person was trying to drain you, and not to mention they betrayed you. Okay, this is someone who was a traitor. But there may have been a period of time here where you were comparing, and that may have been necessary in order for you to discover the difference, or to really build your confidence enough to go, I'm not going back to that. There's no way I'm going back to that. Like, you know, there's such a big difference in connecting with this new person as opposed to this past person. And I don't want to feel that way again. Well, you shouldn't go back to it. But there's this purge, part of this purge is no more comparing. You got to stop comparing. Okay, so if there's been two paths here, you're at a fork in the road and you can't decide whether to go back to your past or to continue moving forward with this new person, you've got to stop comparing the two and you have to make a decision. Okay, if your decision is to move forward and mystery came out. So like I said, it could be this person, it could not be this person, but you have to make a decision. It's a mystery any damn way, right? This person from your past comes back and they're like, oh my God, I love you. I'm so sorry I betrayed you. I want you back. Well, it's a motherfucking mystery if you go back there, because it might be good for, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Are they going to betray you again? Okay. You don't know. That's a chance you're taking. Or you say, I'm done. I've closed that chapter. I've done the work. I've cleansed my energy. I'm not going back to my past. And you allow yourself to move forward. It's a mystery. You don't know where this new relationship is going to go. You don't know if this is your person or if it's going to be somebody else. It's a risk either way. But I feel like the divine has been allowing you time to heal yourself, to grow, to contemplate, to compare, to answer these questions before you have to make this decision. But we're at that point now, going into this new cycle, that a decision has to be made. We've got single parent responsibilities coming out again. We've got anxiety, worry. We've got ghosted, disappearing, call, hearing from them. So there could be someone that's kind of been in and out. Regrets, mistakes. There could be, there's something here. I'm going to go back to this new connection because I'm kind of getting this person here only because responsibilities is coming out again. You could be a single parent with responsibilities, or this person could be a single parent with responsibilities, or both of you could be. If this new person has connected with you and then ghosted you, they regret doing that because this person loves you. Okay? There's somebody here who truly loves you and they regret maybe not being completely solid from the beginning of your relationship. I don't know. I don't know what you've gone through with this new person. We have Page of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. This could be somebody that you work with. They could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. We got the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Okay, this could be part of where this anxiety is coming from, is not knowing which direction to go. The Moon, something's hidden. And then you got the Three of Swords, illusions, heartbreak. It's like you knew that one direction had led to heartbreak at some point. You were betrayed by this person, but you have had this option to either go back that direction or to move forward. And you may have been stuck in like a frozen state of anxiety. We got Knight of Pentacles. So this person that you're connecting with now, they've wanted to go very slow with this situation with you, but they're regretting maybe not being solid enough. Page of Swords, death, transformation, endings, change, transition, release. Excuse me, I'm sneezing again. And it only comes up during the readings. Like, I'm not walking around my house sneezing all day. This person here that you're connecting with now, they may have been aware of your past. Okay, and they may have, because they're aware of your past, gone slow with you and also been trying to be observant. They see that you've closed out this cycle in your past and that you're wanting to move forward, and that not only are you wanting to move forward, you are moving forward. So for some of you, you've taken action to move forward. What is this? Regrets, mistakes. I believe this is this new person. We know the old person does. 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords. And then we got Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This person may have kind of questioned your loyalty. Why? 4 of Cups. Maybe something happened in the King of Swords. 2 of Wands. King of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Three of Swords, Strength, 4 of Pentacles. What is this, 4 of Cups? The Fool. Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. What is this 8 of Swords again? Maybe more on that. High Priestess. Death. Chariot, 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Empress. 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups. The Lovers. This person, I think they thought you were more confused than you were. So this past cycle here, if you're connecting with somebody now, and say this person from your past was trying to come back in or cause confusion or illusions, and maybe you were hesitant to move forward, this person that you're dealing with now was kind of questioning your loyalty. I don't think they quite understood the process of what you were going through, or that you were dedicated to moving forward, that you didn't want to go back to your past. Okay. And I think they're regretting questioning that. They're regretting not being consistent with you. Like I said, there was like a time period when everything was happening in this last cycle where the person you're dealing with now was kind of sitting back and watching. They were hesitant. They weren't sure if you were going to go back to your past or not. And I don't think they quite understood your intention was to move forward. But again, all of this was divine intervention, divine timing. Okay? Time for reflection, believe in right timing. This wasn't about you trying to decide whether you're going to go back to the situation or not. It was the divine giving you the opportunity to heal from this past situation, heal everything from this past situation before moving forward. That's what this was. So if you're connecting with somebody now who has regrets for not being perfectly consistent with you, keep that in mind, that there was more to it than just, there was healing. There was still healing that needed to happen. And that may be a conversation you need to have with this person. We have hesitation. Like, I don't know. We got friendship, fright. And then we've got, that was too many, and they were flying out in all a bunch of directions. We got curse. And then we got good news here at the bottom of the deck. acceptance, optimism, intuition, shadow work. Yeah. If you were questioning why this person was hesitant, or they're questioning why you were hesitant, there's something where you both have accepted the purpose of this. It was not hesitation based on not wanting to be with each other, not being sure. It was hesitation based on, yeah, here's shadow work again coming out. It says relieved shadow work. Yeah, I mean, it was that. Okay. Um, protect your feelings. You both had shadow work you needed to do. So hopefully there's an understanding. Damn it. I don't want to keep bending over for these damn cards. I don't want to change. And then we got slow down, courage, anxiety, love, renewal. Yeah, there was a lot of anxiety in this new connection, I think on both sides. I think you both were concerned about the other person being hesitant, and now the two of you have both accepted that, okay, the reason why things were the way that they were was because we both had shadow work that we needed to handle. I do think this person wants to apologize to you, though. This person that you're connecting with. We have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I think this person really has a desire to let you know that they want you to feel secure with them. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Okay? We have detour. Observe. Oh man, this poor person was just sitting here watching. The person you're connecting with now wants to be a stable person for you. That's always been their desire in the past, in the present, and it will be in the future. This person is a rock and they want to be that for you. They were just kind of observing the whole situation, grounding. They're calming down, test, root chakra in the reverse, epiphanies. This person had a test here that had something to do with their root chakra, because this person very much prides themselves on being stable. This could be financially, this could be in anything, in work, in relationships, in their role. But they had some kind of test here. They may have been tested through what was happening with you. Someone from your past trying to come in and shake the foundation of what you are building with your person. We have control. There was something here about them maintaining control. throat chakra. There was something to do with their throat chakra. Someone was trying to screw this person from your past, trying to come in. They were trying to screw with your person's root chakra. Your person's been grounding themselves. Through grounding, they've had epiphanies. Okay? Release. Yep. Release. You're being called to release. Make room for what you have with this person. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. What is it that you need to release? That person from your past, the person who's not available, the person who's trying to come between you and this person who have insane chemistry, like each other equally, and have fun with each other. Get rid of this last motherfucker, past motherfucker. They're just a seductress, and then they run. They seduce, and then they run. Why? Because they don't feel like they're enough. And because they're a self-absorbed narcissist, it was a one-sided relationship, and they were love bombing you. All right? Release. Coffin. Cassette. It's the thoughts. It's emotional release. Spiritual gifts, breaking patterns. That's what you need to do. You need to tune into your spiritual gifts, and you need to break whatever patterns you have. Memories. It has to do with memories. Definitely memories. Thinking. Replaying things in your head about whatever. What was good. What was bad. What this person's role was. Yada, yada, yada. Go over it all. Go over it all in your head and release the fuck out of it. Okay? Release it. Let it go. All right. What else? That don't want to come out. We got power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. Wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Exhausted. Feel financially drained, lacking viable options. Recharge and regroup. And then we have perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. Okay. 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands. You're being called right now to get out of your head about this love. This love is protected. And it's protected by the divine. There's nothing's coming in between it. And it's going to come together at the right time. Get out of your head about it. Stop thinking that anyone's going to steal it from you. They're not going to. You need to focus on your job. You need to focus on manifesting abundance. Empress. Empress, wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Empress, this is you. You're on the right path. 5 of Swords. This is coming out with exhausted. Feel financially drained, lacking viable options. Recharge and regroup. Because you have assholes that were trying to fucking sabotage your work. Who? This emotional vampire. Or energy vampire. Whatever the fuck. Everything vampire. They were draining you. 9 of Wands, leaving you as the wounded warrior. The Fool, you have a new beginning. 10 of Cups. That's what you have. Intuitive Kev, the Tower. What is this Tower? Knight of Pentacles. Innocence. Ace of Cups. King of Wands, the World. This tower is not for you. This tower is for you. This tower is for this fucker you went and walked away from. Okay? That's who the tower's for. You're moving forward. Slowly but surely you have found the path that you want to go on. You go on it. Go on it. Your love is protected. You're heading towards financial abundance, so focus on that and release everything attached to the past. Fear, anxiety, sadness, depression, let it go. Guardian angel, some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. Trust your angels. Success, choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You are on the right track. Transformation, change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Everything we've been talking about here. All right, we got some moon decks because today's the full moon. Oh, perfect time to fucking release too, isn't it? All right, new moon in Virgo. This is a time for practicality, organization, and attention to detail. Use Virgo's energy to focus on your goals and plan for success. Full moon in Sagittarius. Embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in. Using the full set of your sights high and aim for the stars. Using the full moon's energy to manifest your dreams and goals. Illumination to gain clarity and strength. Okay. We've got synchronicity, releasing, and higher power. Love at the bottom of the deck. All right. What's this? Think it through. New moon in Gemini. New moon in Aries. Go for it. Okay. New beginnings. Synchronicities. Think it through. I think with that think it through, you've got, this is that emotional, here we go, releasing. What is this? Work through your feelings. Work through your feelings and detoxify. It's just an emotional purge is all it is. That's all this is, an emotional purge. You don't have to go into hermit mode, okay? Maybe just cry tonight. Order yourself some, let's see, it's full moon in Libra. I'm a Libra. I can tell you what Libras love. We love love, balance. So like eat a healthy dinner and then get yourself a nice dessert that's not so healthy. And sit down and cozy up and watch some kind of romantic movie and bawl your fucking eyes out. Okay? I mean, if that's what you need to do, whatever it is you need to do to release, do it. Attend to the details, unleash your kindest self, shine, relax. You've got beautiful, beautiful things coming in the future. Practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. See that back there? Oh, hold on. See it? I'm trying to point to it. It's that little jar right there, that clear jar. That's my gratitude jar. You should get something like that. Write down things that you're grateful for. Put it in there. Be grateful. All right, we've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aries again, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer out here. You could be any of those signs. You could be dealing with any of those signs. All right. The past. Communicate changes. Support. Some of you may need to use your throat chakra to communicate to your past that you're moving forward. Okay. 10-10, it's up to you. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You'll soon come into contact with the appropriate individual circumstances and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Get one more. 333, support. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Love it. Okay, so some of you need to express yourself creatively. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you grow. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. All right, a message from Archangel Michael. We've got honor and trust your feelings. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. All right, we're going to close out with a message from the Moonology Oracle since it is the full moon in Libra. And then I'm also going to read about the full moon in Libra. So I got two messages because these aren't super long here. We got expect powerful change. That is new moon eclipse. And then we have don't let your past hold you back. South node. All right, let's see. Expect powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attuned to the moon, never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Okay, and then we got South Node, don't let your past hold you back. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, and that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are at feels easier and safer. So there could be something about someone from your past not wanting to let you go. Okay? Attuned to the moon, I release the past. The south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The south node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you always got. Okay? So someone from your past may not be wanting to let you go, and you may have to communicate to them that they need to do that. Okay? That's for some of you. Full moon in Libra. Full moons can amplify emotions at the best of times, but you may be finding feelings of insecurity, comparison, and indecision running high under this airy full moon. You may even find it difficult to make sense of your emotions, to believe in yourself, and even the simplest decisions could feel like hard work. It might seem as though everyone else is blossoming and you are tightly wound up in bud with no idea how to get out. It's under this moon that you could most feel you are being left behind in life, and the frantic energy of the moon may make you want to run out there and do something, anything. The sun is in Aries during this full moon, so the themes of Aries, such as enthusiasm, courage, and new beginnings, will now be highlighted by this full moon with Libra energy attached to them. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and begins the astrological year. And so, although full moons are a time of completion, this one really needs you to ensure that you release all that weighs you down and keeps your life out of balance so that the new season and astrological year can be different. See your life as a set of scales and this moon as a huge opportunity to help you find balance. What do you need to take off your scales to lighten your emotional load? What do you need to add to them so that you can come into your full blossom and potential? Use the Libra full moon to take stock of the relationships in your life, including the one you have with yourself. Notice where things are out of balance in the give and take stakes, and either take action to bring them more into a state of balance or consider whether any relationships could have run their course. Speak your truth. The waning moon is the perfect time to share your feelings and perhaps lean into the vulnerability that keeps you from being authentic and showing up in relationships. Libra has a tendency to avoid confrontation and difficult conversations, but these are needed in order to find true balance and harmony in relationships. So if you have things, so if you have left things unsaid for too long, now may be the time to restore balance and say them. Do the inner healing of relationship wounds, triggers, and outdated beliefs. Notice which old relationships, hurts, or stories keep coming back up, and take some time to process and complete these. What did the relationship teach you, and how can you learn from this and move on? This is exactly what this entire reading has been about. Let's see, what to watch out for under a Libra moon: emotional insecurity and inadequacy, and putting the blame for them on other people and situations. Making excuses for other people and their behaviors to avoid confrontation or letting go. So much indecisiveness and uncertainty that you become frozen and instead do nothing. Okay? So you need to be decisive, and you need to find closure, whether that's personally or through having a conversation with somebody. Either way, there needs to be closure, release that needs to happen, okay, in order to move into this new cycle. This was a serious reading. It had a serious undertone to it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the Libra full moon. I hope you have a great Saturday evening, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please press the like and subscribe button. Please comment below. I love talking to y'all, and I'll see you during the next reading. Take care.